Good day, adventurers. It's me, Shirley. Welcome to another Monster Monday. Today, we'll be exploring the number 7 on our list of picks for the top 10 scariest D&D monsters that, as you know, will lead us up to our Halloween special. So let's get started. The number 7 monster on our list is, drumroll please, the Slaad. Slaadi are large bipedal amphibious-like beasts. All Slaad are lined chaotic neutral, with 2 exceptions of which I will mention later. These monsters come from the outer rim of Limbo, an expansive area that contains the spawning stone. This is where Slaad eggs are fertilized before they are injected into a host body. Normally, Slaad come in blue, green, red, and gray shades. Some are white and rarely are they black. Each shade of Slaad have their own unique aspects and are very diverse. These creatures range from rare to very rare in their existence. They come in various shapes and sizes as well. So let's break this down by color. The blue Slaad can grow to be 10 feet tall with an electric blue hue to their thick skin. Blue's main function is to run errands and do low-level tasks. Red Slaad are 8 feet tall with a dull red hue to their skin. Red's primary job is scouting for human slaves. These Slaad have special defenses that the blue Slaad doesn't have. Both blue and red Slaad have a rivalry with each other. They both have lower intelligence and they both use claw attack for 2 turns. However, blue has scimitar-like blades on their webbed appendages, giving it the advantage of a more powerful claw attack, which is like having an extra 2 turns for a total of 4 turns. Red, on the other hand, has glands that produce small pellets. They have a 40% chance of being embedded into the skin of their victim. Another pellet then takes its place, and the victim must roll a saving throw versus poison. Failure to throw a good number will result in death within 3 to 36 hours. Red also has the ability of regeneration at 3 hit points per round, which makes it a formidable opponent. Both blue and red have a 35 to 40% magic resistance and can be found in its lair 30 to 35% of the time. Whereas blue and red are the Slaad that are on the lower tier of their society, green are the middle class of these monsters. Green Slaad are 7 to 8 feet tall and are of average intelligence. Pale green in color with streaks of gray. These Slaad have the ability of polymorph self, in which they can morph into any humanoid that they have knowledge of. Greens can become very powerful spellcasters using telekinesis, fear, continual darkness, invisibility, and produce flame. And once per day, they can generate a blast fireball by rolling a 12d6. Once per hour, they have a 50% chance to open a gate to allow other Slaadi through. There is a 35% chance that it will allow a blue or red through, and only a 30% chance for another green to appear. To fight these spellcasters, you'll need a +1 magical weapon to cause any damage to it. Sometime in its existence, the green Slaad can and will unlock the knowledge to transform into a gray Slaad. This will be a permanent change to its life cycle. But on a negative note, if the green Slaad's mortal form is destroyed, its symbol will reincarnate after 24 hours as a blue Slaad. It can remain in the blue skin for a year before returning to its green form and resuming all of its spellcaster abilities. Now, I mentioned that there were 2 Slaad that were exceptions to the chaotic neutral rule. The next 2 on our list are the Gray and the Death Slaad. These monsters are aligned chaotic evil. Both are very rare and are of higher intelligence. Both are of similar shape, color, and size, which is about 6 feet. The Gray Slaad are light gray in color and are of smaller stature than other Slaad. These spellcasters spend most of their time in and out of the prime material plane, where they act as executioners for their master's will. As a matter of fact, you only find them in their lair 50% of the time. They have the same spellcasting abilities as the Green Slaad, as well as the polymorph one. And while in human form, they're able to use a sword or any other weapon. The other gray version is the Death Slaad. It's grays blending with subtle purples. The Death Slaad are very rare and are considered a genius level. These are the lesser masters of the Slaad. Only 4 are known to exist, and they report directly to the upper lords of the Slaad. These badasses have a 75% magic resistance and can drain 1 to 3 experience levels of its victims. Death Slaad rarely are seen in Slaad form, spending most of their time in the prime material plane in humanoid form. Having all the same spellcasting power as greens and grays, as well as astral projection, cloud kill, and other major spells. Death Slaad are ultimate powerhouses that have major advantages of a demigod in most instances. They also have the weapons of their choice in human form and can use it twice in a single melee move. If a Death Slaad lives for a century, it will turn into a White Slaad. In turn, if a White Slaad lives for a century, it will turn into a Black Slaad, which is at the same level as the upper Slaad lords. However, for a Slaad to get to the Black level is unheard of in most lore. These brutal amphibians are number 7 on our list because they're very diverse and have polymorph and shape-shifting abilities. Slaad all have bite and claw with impressive spell-casting knowledge. However, it's their ability to inject fertilized eggs into host bodies to provide nourishment for growing tadpoles that really got our attention. After injection, the eggs take a while to hatch, with or without the host knowing. Imagine sitting down in a tavern eating stew and having a pint, when all of a sudden a pain erupts in your chest. The next thing you realize is that your stew has more than just beef in it, and the lights are fading. Gruesome. Now, for all of you who stayed with me for all of this in-depth information, I'm going to give you a bonus Slaad. That is a lawful neutral. This anomaly is known as the Gormeal, which was brought about due to the spawning stone being altered by the upper lords to make sure that no other Slaads were smarter or more powerful than them. If you'd like to learn more about the Gormeal, let me know in the comments below, and if we get enough interest, we'll do a special video on just them. And so ends another Monster Monday episode. Next week, we'll be covering the number 6 on our list of scariest monsters, so be sure to check that out. And if you like this video, please like and share with DMs everywhere. If you're new to our channel, we're glad that you decided to come and join us. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get future notification of our videos. And remember, all our reference materials will be posted in the description area with affiliate links to drivethrurpg.com, which you can find products or materials that you can use in your campaigns. This helps us out so that we can make more interesting videos for you, our viewers. You can click here if you'd like to watch one of our other videos or our last Monster Monday episode. So, from all of us here at the Thaco Factor, until next time, thank you for watching.